Here is how Donald Trump will handle his presidential opponents. And this is why I think this is going to be fun. Because I believe Donald Trump when he says this. Because he's got no reason not to carry through. He's got every incentive to carry through on this. And this is why I think it's going to make a real mess, at least of the Republican field. I don't know that he'll ever get there to face Hillary Clinton. But I think, he's talking to Bill O'Reilly here, I think what this will help Donald Trump is it's going to help him with the Republican base. The fact that he's going to attack Hillary, and he can attack Hillary in ways I think that maybe the other Republicans would be afraid to, in some ways.
Hillary Clinton, first woman president, war on women. You're gonna walk right into that?
Well, I laugh when I see it. I was watching her talking about income inequality. That can be beaten. That can be beaten very. All you have to do is take a look at her donor list.
But if you attack her, you're going to be anti-women.
It's all right, and that's you know what? And maybe I don't win for that reason, but maybe I do.
Final question: your Republican rivals, they're going to come after you. You know,
it's okay.
You don't really take criticism all that well. You lash back.
Yeah, I lash back.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I lash back? You know?
Well, now the president is supposed to have some kind of elevation, you know, where you have to overlook some things. You're not real good at that.
Well, I get things done better than anybody.
All right. Are you going to slash and burn through this Republican field?
Well, I don't have a lot of respect for many of them. And I can tell you...
Anybody you respect?
No, I don't want to say that. But yes, I do a couple. But I will tell you, I've been dealing with politicians all my life. They are all talk, no action, never going to get done. They're controlled by the lobbyists. They're controlled by donors, and they're controlled by special interests. When I tell somebody to do something, I'm not going to get a lobbyist calling me the next day, say, please don't do that, even though it's good for America.
You got to go through.
You're right. And I've been going through them all my life.
All right. You're telling me
I've been dealing with them all my life.
Okay.
I mean, this building was not supposed to get built. This building was supposed to be 18 stories tall, and it's 68 stories tall.
All right.
I dealt with politicians.
The first debate is Fox, and the top 10 on the polling average are going to get in. So you may very well get into that debate.
All right, fine.
All right, so you're going to be looking at the other 9. Are you going to slash them? Are you going to get up there?
Honestly, Bill, I won't be the nicest. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to slash them, but I'm going to be honest. They don't have it. They're never going to bring this.
So you're going to look Jeb Bush in the eye and you're going to go, common cause of disaster,
well,
you're this and you're that.
I'm not a big fan of Jeb Bush. The last thing we need is another Bush, okay? Believe me. The last thing we need is another Bush.
So you're...
I'm telling you, look at the project that Bill O'Reilly's involved in there. Bill O'Reilly's already know. They know this is a problem for them. They know they cannot control this guy. And they are worried. Well, look at Bill O'Reilly talking. This is the last time Bill O'Reilly told a candidate not to be, don't talk off the cuff. Don't be honest. You got to hold some back. Are you kidding me? They are terrified of this guy, and they should be, because they have just unleashed Joe the plumber, who's really rich, and he's running for president.
And is a lot smarter.
And is, somewhat smarter, at least in terms of marketing. The one thing that Donald Trump knows, okay, the one thing that Donald Trump knows is that he gains nothing by changing. All he cares about is pushing the Trump brand. And the Trump brand is telling it how it is. So that's the thing, is that he will land those barbs at Hillary. He will lob them towards her, where others won't, because they know they may have to pay for it in the general. He doesn't care because he knows he's not getting into the general. He wins either way. And half of the Republican field is in that situation. So the half that actually have to sort of treat this thing like it's like there has to be some preciousness. It's fragile, their presidential aspirations. All of a sudden, the bull has just come into the china shop. And the bull is actually exactly what they've created. It is beautiful. It is beautiful.